to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Alright guys, it's about 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at $121,382. Starting off here with the weekly chart, we're getting threatened again by these tweezer tops. Yesterday, this was an indecisive candle. Now all of a sudden it's starting to come down again. We still have 3 days and 8 hours before this closes. Yesterday the stochastics RSI were pointing up. Now we're starting to get a little curve, so it's been going back and forth. One day we are bullish, one day we are bearish. Let's see what ends up happening by the end of the week here. Head over to the other time frames, a 3-day time frame. We're starting to get toppy. The RSI is pointing down. We're starting to get a bigger red candle now. 21 moving averages at 115,376 on the 2-day chart. Stochastics are toppy here. We're starting to drag. I'm not liking these wicks. This is showing we have a lot of resistance here above 126k. This one is a big wick down. This one closes today in 7 hours and 30 minutes, so it'll be interesting to see if we're going to close lower than this red candle here. 21 moving average is far. It's at 114,713. Daily chart is also toppy. We're starting to roll over. Now this is where I told you guys we have a cup and handle that could take us to 136k. So far we've been tracing it good. We're within the handle here. We have to wait, I believe, for the 21 moving average to interact with price range here before we could blast up. That's currently at 116,718, so I could still see us going sideways for a couple days, even a week or so, before we could make a bigger move. On the daily time frame, things do take a lot longer for these patterns to play out. Now we head over to the 22 time frame. We're starting to reset, so this is giving us some hope that soon we could make a move back up. So far we are holding the 21 moving average, so that is bullish. The 12-hour chart, stochastics RSI are also on the way down, so we still need more time to reset. We're still holding 21 moving average bullish. 10-hour chart, we already reset, but I'm not liking this. Look, we're starting to roll over and we are losing the 21 moving average here. This could be some type of head and shoulder pattern, and this could bring us down to about this 50 moving average at 116,870 if we're not careful. Hopefully that doesn't happen. 8-hour time frame also seems to be rolling over, also losing the 21 moving average. Now in the 4-hour time frame, stochastics have been low for a while. We haven't been able to make it to the top. We just keep dragging here. Again, we're starting to roll over. This is looking around here. They say rounded tops don't pay the bills, so this is looking a little bit bearish. We already lost the 21. We're starting to lose the 50 moving average. The next line of defense is going to be the 80 moving average at 118,137. I've been telling you guys, I do see us trying to hold 120. So far we've been holding 120 pretty strongly, but I could see us getting down to 118, even 117 through a wick or something, and then bouncing back up. To me, it's important that we stay above 119,500, I would say, to remain bullish. I wouldn't want to close any candles underneath that. Now we head over to the 1-hour chart. Stochastics are on the way down. We're dipping over here. We already started losing the 200 moving average. I'm not liking this, because if we lose it here, then the next one is going to be the 2-hour time frame, and that's at 116,780. That's our next line of defense. We lose it there, then it transfers to the 3-hour, to the 4-hour, and then we'll be in a big bearish scenario. Now in the 1-hour here, this is yesterday I was speculating maybe this could be a cup and handle play. I had to elongate the handle because we did start coming down. I have seen these still play out with a longer handle, so let's see. Let's see if it ends up playing out. We would have to reset. If we go lower below this bowl here, which is basically below 120,576, this will probably be negated, and we got pretty close to that. And I will probably have to change this measured move now. I don't think it will break out to 126. Let's say it breaks out from here. The new measured move to this will take us to about 124,550. So let's see what ends up happening. The thing is that if the daily cup and handle plays out, then we'll end up winning that trade anyway, because this one is scheduled to go to about 135k. Now let's head over to the 15-minute chart. Stochastics are resetting. We're on the way up. The RSI is pointing down. Here we lost all the moving averages as well. So right now we're still going sideways. We can't be mad. We are above 120k. I've been telling you guys, I feel like the new range is between 120 and even 130 at the moment, even though the highest we went up to was 126. So like I said, as long as we don't go below 120, we'll still be in this price range. This is new territory for us, you could say, because we've been playing in the 110s through 120s for a while, building up candlesticks and stuff like that. So I feel like now we have to build the new range between 120 and 130. So as long as we could stay above 120, I still remain bullish. All right guys, so So that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.